here I am off of 132 Street near 96th Avenue. Here's a park, not sure which one it's called. Up ahead is Surrey Central area, as you can see the big buildings there. And just over here is the local cricket match. Cricket in full effect. Let's see one throw and one bat anyway. All right. That's a lot of excitement. The ball even barely traveled 5 meters. Yeah, I have no idea how this fucking sport works, but apparently it's a big deal. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Look, they even got tents and stuff set up. Well, they're all wearing uniforms, so this is a proper game. It looks like they're playing. Yeah, it's a proper game. They got uniforms. Looks like guys watching the lines. They got tents over there set up with supplies, drinks, and whatnot. Okay, let's just take a quick lap around, see. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's really anywhere to go. No, just a field. Now maybe we can exit through this neighborhood access here and get back towards the main road.
Let's go up here.
Back onto 132 Street. Let's keep on keeping on. One thing I need to do is take some steps out of the pages of proper cyclists and get some eyewear. Not sunglasses. I don't need to block any daylight from my eyes, just occasional pebble might kick up or dust might kick up, it gets in the eyes. So I should get those clear safety glasses. I have some, I'm just not wearing them. That would be helpful, some clear safety glasses. City of Surrey coming along, eh? Look at all this green paint to indicate the lane for cyclists. Alright. I feel so safe on this green paint going through an intersection right now. I can't even explain it to you. This wonderful green paint, it's run out. I feel less special now. Just follow the lane here. Here at Sunshine Housing Co-op. Downtown that way, but we're gonna avoid that. Let's just go up this way. Let's stick more to the neighborhoods today. I think this is called Royal Kwantlen Park or something. It's near that high school, Kwantlen Park. I don't see any pathway to continue on my bicycle. What the fuck? Some construction going on here. Take a look at that, behind the high school. Must be an expansion. Government dollars supporting the education system. Excellent. Oh, nice big field here. You could play all sorts of cricket. Take a look at this. Fuck. It's huge. You could have a cricket match there. You could have a cricket match there. You could have a cricket match there. I mean, think about it. Where couldn't you play cricket? This is Surrey, dog. We play cricket here. There's so much green space. Well, actually, having lots of green space is a plus. It keeps cities from overheating, right? Because all this landmass doesn't absorb as much heat as asphalt. That's your science for the day.
I am the one, the way you come, don't need a gun to get me.
Not only do you get to see a ride around Surrey, but you get to see some science. Or learn some science. Speaking of, okay, you got some Canadian guys, people up ahead playing baseball. But like I said, whenever you're in Surrey, you're not far from a cricket game, are you? Let's go this way. What do we see here? Here it is. See, I was saying you could play cricket here, and what do you know? There's a cricket game going on. Did I call it or did I call it? This isn't a league game like the other one. That's okay, y'all gotta start somewhere before you make it to the big leagues. These guys are starting here, writing their story of cricket excellence. And the ball went flying, no one really made an effort to go after it. There's a parking lot there, I wonder how many cars they've damaged. Yeah. Alright. Oh fuck, it better not be coming towards me. Fuck. Hit a bat. Alright, we're gonna make a round past Wally Athletic Park. Here we are at 106th. There's a fire truck over there. Pretty narrow through here with cars parked on both sides. They're pretty nice cars, actually. Oh, must be with the events going on at Wally Athletic. Some real baseball going on here. Alright. That's Wally Athletic Park. A lot of baseball going on this Saturday. Hey, it's May, it's Saturday. It's the time for it. Oh yeah. Alright, we're leaving the park, heading towards 108 Avenue here. I think there were a couple of junkies on the side fucking forgetting all their problems. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but here we are. And there's a Buddhist society here. Theravada Buddhism. All right. Yep, I'm riding on the wrong side of the road. That's because I had to make a left out of there and I'm making a left up ahead. No point in crossing and then crossing again and then... Check out that car right there, eh? That's classic muscle. There's some classic American muscle right there with the turbocharger sticking out of the hood. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the style. You could probably generate real good speed on that because it doesn't look like a heavy car either. Light with a powerful engine. Classic American muscle. Alright. Ah, there's a nice Mercedes going by. There we are. At least from this part of 132 Street, there's some separation here. It's not elevated, nor is it nice. It's cracked and a lot of gravel in some places, but at least it's separated. Just cutting through a neighborhood here near 96th Avenue. Check out this new Surrey home, eh? They parked a car out front to make it look like someone's there for security reasons. No one's likely there. But this is the style being built these days, flat rooftop. Basically like Chandigarh style. If you know, then you know. Pretty interesting. Although it's not good for the rainy climate that we have here. But maybe it's not so big of a difference. The roof will just need to be redone. Maybe a few years sooner than otherwise, as compared to having a sloped roof like the house up ahead, or this early 2000s house here. I call it early 2000s because there's a tiled roof right there. In the 90s and 2000s, tiled roofs were a big trend, or just the norm around the city. Here's another, this is a duplex right here, eh? Yeah, I heard building codes are going to make duplexes and building them easier. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty big duplex, two houses in one. Good investment. Well, I kind of need to take a piss, so there's an outhouse here, so let's see if I can take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. Okay, I rolled up in this green belt right off 132 Street called Inouye Park. Inouye, what a name, Inouye. I wonder how long before it's renamed to Sardarji Park. Yeah, so I have a bit of a story. So yesterday, when I was riding down 68th Avenue, I turned my camera off at that time. And I was approaching an intersection. I was facing a green light. There were 3 cars ahead of me waiting to make a left-hand turn, right? So the first car, it had lots of room because I wasn't anywhere there. The second car should have actually waited for me to go because I was already oncoming. But he didn't fucking care. Just he didn't care if I was coming or if I was even close. He just wanted to go, so he went in front of me. And then a third car out of nowhere, a big truck being driven by some freaking brown Barbie, just her daddy's truck, it just started gunning it right after because I guess the light changed. Maybe the light changed when I was already in the intersection. Either way, you would think that the third car back trying to make a left-hand turn had no business trying to beat the light and make that left-hand turn. They should just stop. In fact, the car in front of her should have stopped and let me through. But anyway, she made it her life mission to clear the intersection way late, or when otherwise being easily able to stop, since she was going from basically a stopping position, waiting for the road to clear to make the left-hand turn. And she almost guns it right into me. She sees me coming with maybe a second and a half left, a big surprised look on her face, and swerves her truck. I mean, what a load of bullshit, right? Because I'm part of the through traffic and I'm going through the intersection, and it was green when I was entering, right as I was entering. Maybe it switched to yellow right after that. Either way, there's no way for me to tell at that point. So yeah, like, what's the big urgency? Why is driving now just a video game to people? Yeah, I mean, just stop the fucking car, especially when you're already at a near stop and the light's already yellow. What are you trying to do? Right? It just causes this confusion on the road, people making bad decisions on collisions. So of course I'm going to tell the story in a way that favors me, but I think I was in the right anyways. What do you guys think? Faster on my bike than you are on your car. I already came up this part. Now you gotta put in the work. They see me rolling. And this is Jeet Rider. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you next time.